Everybody, hey, it's that time of let's replay, roleplay.
You did it.
Replay.
Let's
You did it this
roleplay.
time.
Okay, so anyway, as you might notice from the background and the title and all that, this is not any of the current games that are going on, because we are currently missing Zombie. Nero's computer is derping, and he doesn't have his notes for his campaign. And we're also missing a shitload of people. So instead, I'm going to run a one-shot Call of Cthulhu game. We're joined by G Money, Nero Brony, Time Knight, and Belial.
Wobbity wop
The
wop.
best.
Wubba lubba dub dub.
Alright, anyway, so this is going to be a quick one-shot. I had literally no time to prepare it, so it might be a little bit wonky. And I haven't played this game in years, but it's a pretty straightforward, pretty easy game, so I'm hoping it'll all go pretty smoothly. And if not,
easy for us.
next time will be better. But hopefully it'll be good this time.
Easy for us, though.
Meantime, though, let's go.
It's new for everybody.
Okay, give me a second. I might have to deal with some people because everybody just got home.
Okay, fair enough. So, those of you who are not going to be AFK for a minute, quickly explain your character. G Money, go.
All right. My character's name is Dr. Joseph Caruso.
All right.
He's a middle-aged man, professor, and apparently in this game he's wealthy because that's how this works.
Yeah, they all rolled extremely well on their financial situation. So they're all rather wealthy individuals who their jobs are basically formalities, things that they do for fun because none of them need to work a day in their lives.
Which basically is why we spent we can afford to do this bullshit campaign of like leaving our jobs.
Yes,
It's just
I
like,
mean, not even going that far, but we'll get to that.
but I mean, basically we can afford to be investigators.
Yeah, you can afford to do all your things, but quickly explain your character. We want to kind of get this ball rolling.
And he's a professor. He's kind of a stuck-up jackass.
Okay,
He has a habit of he's very strong, has really good dexterity, and he lacks in power and
Willpower.
appearance. So he's willpower and a little bit of appearance. So he's kind of ugly,
Okay, fair enough.
and he doesn't have a wife or anything because no one can really put up with him.
More than fair. Nero is AFK, so Time Knight.
My name is Stanley Adler. He's a 63-year-old author who's written many award-winning books on history and archaeology.
Okay, sorry. My brother was in the middle of an asthma attack, so I had to let him in.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and particularly Greek history and archaeology.
Okay, so he writes about Greek history and archaeology.
You write
Yes.
Greek history erotica.
Yes, he's kind of he's a very well-known author that a college the college in whatever state this is has invited him to be a guest speaker for like some
A biology class. There you go.
yeah for a history class or something like that. I'm just a guest lecturer or something like that.
Oh, Leviosa, I guess.
Yes.
Whoa.
So yeah. That's about it for Stanley Adler. So okay.
He has a house made of money.
Yes, I am a very rich guy.
In fact, the richest of us.
I am the richest guy here.
The richest of all the douchebags in the group.
Yes, but he is not supposed to.
Okay,
Anyways.
and finally, actually, Belial, then we'll go back to Nero.
All right. My individual is named Kirk Prissman, and he's a debutante and he is a part of a rich family, which is help financially supporting the college that they are attending. So he is attending there, and because of his richness, he was able to study at the finest of schools, and he is very good at reading and writing in the language known as French. And he is also very, very good at hunting with his shoulder. Yes. He's extremely ugly, and he's slightly larger, so he's a bit fat. But other than that, he's not very good.
Oh my god, he's near Escade from Pokemon Coliseum.
Oh god.
Yes.
So he's Gary Oak.
No!
No.
He's rich, has nothing better to do with his life.
He's fat, ugly Gary Oak, yes.
That's about it.
God.
Besides him being middle-aged, so...
Okay, and Nero, who are you? Pleased to meet you. Why don't you guess your own name?
He's random
Hello.
getting his name right now.
If it's me you're looking for, okay. My character's name is Durante Aaron Cavaldozora.
What the
Senior.
fuck?
Better not be going by that full name.
It's Durante Degli Alighieri was the original full name of Dante. So this guy's name is Durante Aaronkov Alvozora Senior.
Durante. During.
Durante.
I will call you During for this entire thing.
Yeah, but that is actually the real name of Dante's Durante. That was his real first name. Anyway, but Durante Aaronkov Alvozora, a.k.a. Dante, is one of the largest musicians of this era, making up to $10,000 a year, which is about $300,000.
Yes.
And he is basically Jesus at his craft. And so he is at this college because I don't know, he was called in to speak for like a music theory.
You might have just come in to play a concert or something. It's not just kind of hanging around.
Yeah, he got called in to play a concert in town, and he decided, I might as well visit the college and pick up some hot college chicks.
Ew.
Yo.
How old is he?
But isn't he older than them?
Hey,
How old is he, though?
He's 26 at this time.
Wow, you're super young compared to the rest of us, I think.
well,
There's something wrong with him.
Well,
My
he's
character's literally, like, middle-aged.
In art and a 100.
I am an old guy.
Jesus, his craft.
Oh, dear. Can you seduce Cthulhu, then?
Probably.
Cthulhu does not
Seduce-
understand your concept of dicks.
Imagine if you did,
Seduce him with your
Roll a
devil
D10. I
music
rolled a
of
10.
rock.
10.
Your
10.
devil music of rock and roll.
Literally, just like basically the Beelzebub scene from Tenacious D in the Pick of Destiny.
Makes
Except-
sense.
I would love to see Nero seduce Cthulhu.
Oh, you could try. I can't guarantee you're going to succeed, and if I roll 4, you're all going to regret it.
And you can take hair back to hell.
Oh, God.
All
right, so anyway, I'm just waiting for Hair in the comments to be like, Nero! He just knows there's going to be the one comment that he leaves. It's just like, Nero, God damn it.
God damn
Oh,
it.
on the side is that my
Everything.
professor
Love you, Hair.
teaches biology and zoology. Not that matters, but
Duology?
zoology.
Okay.
Zoology, the study of zoo animals.
Man, you don't know how many points I
Adam's
put in
fair.
hiding.
Anyway,
I put a
so,
lot of points in hiding too.
all of you are, for your various reasons, at the college. We're called this the University of Arizona, and people of Arizona guess what? I've never been to your state, and this is going to sound like I'm going to get everything wrong,
Just
and I
haunt.
don't even care.
Just know that.
It is incredibly cold.
It is a huge desert, you know.
It is
fucking
like
desert.
Antarctica,
That's all I
you know.
They are very liberal.
Yeah, okay, so they're like super left wing. They love your progressive new age rock music. Just like they love that Elvis Presley and his
What
swinging
state are
groin.
we in?
Arizona.
Arizona.
What the
Eight
fuck?
armpit.
Yeah, you were
Was
in
that
the-
even around? Was rock and roll even?
Hope you
did it
carried
even get
water.
there?
Yes, this is taking place in the 50s, which I mentioned
Good news.
before.
There's no water nearby.
Like this is the decade that Elvis Presley burst onto the scene.
Okay.
Yep.
It's good news though because we don't have any issues with Cthulhu. If
I probably shouldn't have used a picture of like endless water and ships and shit for this Cthulhu game. Considering
yeah,
we're
you could
in
edit
Arizona,
it
but,
later. Just add like a desert.
no, it's fine. Whatever. It's totally incongruous, but I don't care.
Just put a pompadour on Cthulhu. Just put a
No,
pompadour on
it's
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu with a poncho.
Cthulhu's face on a cactus in the middle of a desert.
Okay,
Just
so
have
anyway,
Cthulhu with a poncho on.
oh Jesus. Okay, so anyway, you guys are all out of the University of Arizona, which in this version of the 1950s is a very prestigious college.
Yes.
Unlike in reality where it sucks. I don't know anything about Arizona. It might actually be a lovely college, but
Actually,
People.
University of
Sounds
Arizona
nice.
does have one of the highest acceptance rates, according to what my high school has told me.
That does
So,
not
yeah,
mean that it's
not a good sign.
yeah, it has very low standards, much like... I was going to say someone's name, but I decided,
That's oof. All right. Anyway, so as I was saying, in this version of the reality, Arizona State is a very prestigious university, and
for some
you're
reason.
all visiting it for various reasons. And while you're there, you're kind of hanging out together because you're all good money. You're all
Yes.
people of class and
Yes.
good
Yes, why
breeding.
did-
While you were there, though, a gentleman who is doing who is kind of leading a paleontological dig out in the desert, kind of comes to the college, and he actually went to school with Nero. Sure. So he goes over to Nero. Nero, what's your character's name again?
Durante Aronkov Alvozora, but he goes by Dante.
Okay, so he, kind of walks over towards where the four of you were all sitting down enjoying a afternoon, brandy and cigar, and he kind of comes over and is like, "Donnie,
Donnie.
it isn't little Donnie. How are you doing?"
Oh, hey, man. What's up?
It's funny seeing you here. I'm actually out in the desert. I'm doing a bit of a dig. Yeah, I'm sure you heard about it. It's been in all the papers.
Oh, man. I don't really have much time to read these days. I kind of got a
Thick
lot
Arizona
on...
accent.
But I'm sure if I did have the time to read, I would have heard about it.
Well, probably. It's been in all the local papers. It's actually quite fascinating. We've recently uncovered something that's really, really quite extraordinary, extraordinary, actually.
That sounds.
He kind of moves over and sits down next to you, pulling up, pouring himself a, sifter of brandy. It's the damnedest thing, actually. We were out digging, trying to find some bones, trying to find evidence of prehistoric life, and we ended up finding something entirely different.
So, like, futuristic life?
No, of course not, Nothing that ridiculous. No, buildings. Stone buildings underneath the sand.
Building.
The Romans.
Yeah, definitely too advanced and too, well constructed to have been built by the natives of the region. We're not entirely sure exactly what they are.
Fascinating.
You may have stumbled upon an ancient civilization.
Of course. Well, that's the thing. you know, normally we find these sorts of things and we assume that it might be some sort of ancient civilization that may have existed here at one point, but, well, here, he reaches into his bag and pulls out a sheaf of paper, which on it are written a number of, of things in a language that most of you don't understand.
Is it French?
Those of you who speak Greek, or who understand Greek,
Aha!
are able to decipher it. It's not anything particularly interesting. It's just sort of like, numbers and some, like, proper names and stuff. But,
Fascinating.
he kind of, like, was like,
What
you
is...
speak then.
Well, yes,
If it's not Spanish, I don't read
I seem to I do study Greek archaeology and history. I write about it.
Excellent. That's the damnedest thing. Out in the middle of the desert of Arizona, we found, structures and writing that's, well, basically very consistent with the things we find in Greek antiquity.
Yes, but what? Why would you find Greek? Why would the Greeks have been in this region of the world? That
I have no idea, quite frankly.
there are no
mystery to me.
documentations of Greeks traveling towards the North American region.
It's completely insane. But listen, I'm glad I ran into you, and I'm glad that one of your party here is fluent in Greek, because this is a very interesting find. I imagine you'll be quite entertained if you come out with me to the dig site.
Man, I am totally on board with this. I've been off for the past few days. I've still got quite a few days ahead with nothing to do. I'd be completely honored to come out and see this sweet, cool new stuff you dug up. It sounds like the bomb, man.
I mean, I would have to cancel my hunting, but I'm sure I would be able to make it.
Trust me, this will be worth your time. When my discovery goes down in the history books, your names will be right alongside me as some of the first people to be witness to this incredible new discovery.
Were there any interesting fossils found in this region?
No, none at all. We're hoping to find some human remains when we get a little bit deeper. Try and find out something about, whatever era the people who lived in this city, what it might have been. But we haven't found any skeletons yet.
Well,
Interesting.
this is intriguing enough. Primitive human biology is always exciting.
Indeed. Now we're very excited. Very excited. Please, come with me. As soon as you're done with your brandies here, I was just going to pick up some supplies and then drive back out to the site. I can give you a ride.
Splendid.
Splendid, the old chum.
Splendid.
Oh,
yeah.
and the name is Stevenson.
And
He
Stevenson.
holds out his hand.
And I shake his.
Very, very pleased to meet you.
Yes.
I shake his hand.
I am Kirk. I am part of the Prisman family line.
Oh, Prismans. Yes, I've heard of you. Good old-fashioned American blue bloods.
Yes.
Well, fantastic.
I offer my hand, and my line is probably not even known.
Yeah, he takes your hand as well.
and marriage.
Stanley.
Yes, no, I'm afraid I'm not actually from here originally. I came over from across the pond. Been living in America for a good number of years though, so I've mostly, gone native.
From the mother.
Yes. Hello, Brit. Good to know.
Oh, you're from the old country as well?
Oh, yes. I came over a couple decades ago, but
A couple decades ago.
no, I'm 63 years old. Just 63 years old.
yeah.
I've
Well,
been here
it's
for
nice to see a distinguished elderly gentleman like yourself out here roughing it with the rest of us.
yes,
It'd be a pleasure to have you out on site.
Yes, I'm always interested in finding new stuff to write about. So,
Indeed. Well, if you'll excuse me, I have to finish getting my supplies in order and then out to the Jeep. I'll get you out there as soon as you're ready to go. Stevenson, with that, stands up, finishes his brandy, and walks off.
Merzen, he was an interesting old chap.
Indeed,
Yeah.
he drinks cheap brandy.
He drank
Where
the
have
same
you
brandy you
known
guys are
about him,
drinking.
Donny?
Being an ass. It's fun.
Dante, where have you known about this man before?
You used to go to college with
And
him.
we went to school together back in the day, which was actually just a matter of, was it like 6 or... I think it was like 8 years ago, man. It wasn't all that long ago, but man, we gone so far since then, and it's so great to see him again. And he is a really cool guy. Can talk quite a bit, though.
You remember Dr. Stevenson as being, he recently got his doctorate, and he was always kind of a entertaining, if often exhausting, eccentric at the college.
Ah.
Not much of a party animal, but kind of the sort of guy you always like to have around for a social event, because you could kind of just pull everyone together and get, the energy flowing.
Ah. I don't remember him from any of my classes. He must not have been very good in the sciences.
I was studying foreignly, yes. The money from my grandfather when he struck oil in the southern part of the United States.
Woo-hoo!
I was able to go to pristine foreign colleges.
Ah.
Surgically implanted a stick up my arse.
Man, I got here in Arizona.
So anyway, I'm assuming you guys are going to finish your drinks and head out to the car?
Yeah,
dear.
Indeed.
Yeah, man.
All right, you head out to the car, and Dr. Stevenson meets you out there and, quickly drives you out to, it takes you about 2 hours to actually drive out to the site, and most of that time is spent driving off-road. It's hot, but he's got plenty of water in the car, and it's shaded. And by the time you get out to the site, you see that there's a, number of large, comfortable tents set up. Not like camping tents, but like, military-style tents with,
How late in the
amenities
day
inside.
would it be? About this time?
Was it?
How late in the day would you say it is?
It's getting later. It's kind of like late afternoon.
All right.
Okay. So the sun's not bearing hot on us either.
No, it's starting to cool down.
But then again, in the afternoon, like in around 3, it's always the hottest.
Yeah, you're past the heat of the main heat of the day, but you haven't quite yet reached the point where it's going to start getting really chilly.
Okay. Huh. Alright. The old chump.
In a few hours, yes.
Oh, what a nice sight here. Very
Indeed, we've done our best to make it as homely as possible. He steps out and says, of course, you can have any tent you like. There's plenty of good space. We have a number of distinguished individuals joining us on this expedition. Of course, none of them are specialists in the field that we now find ourselves delving into, but you will not find yourself lacking for any sort of intelligent and interesting conversation.
Yes.
Alright.
Well,
Are there any
man.
gun enthusiasts among the...
Well,
Any gun
I can tell you
enthusiast?
that a few of the younger men around here do enjoy going out rabbit hunting.
Rabbit season. Duck season, rabbit season.
I may be able... I may
Yeah.
want to ask them to attend with me one of these days.
Oh, naturally, of
Wouldn't they?
course. I'm sure they'd be delighted to attend you,
Yes.
as you say. Would you like to see the site now, or would you prefer to wait till morning?
Might as well.
Yeah, he seems very excited to show you off his
I was gonna say-
discovery.
I was gonna say, you seem very excited. Why don't you go show us what you found?
Of course.
Yes, indeed. I
Well, you need to change your pants, man, if you know what I mean.
Okay, well, anyway,
You pissed
Stevenson
yourself with
ignores
that
you
chest?
and leads you all out to the Greek, to like the strange ruins. And those of you with any sort of knowledge of antiquity, which basically is any of you with a proper education, are able to relatively easily identify like you don't have to have an anthropology degree or an archaeology degree to see. Oh yeah, those are like big white pillars, and the style of the marble is like done up in such a way where it's very Greek, and the fact that there are like even worn and weathered, the fact that these are like marble buildings sticking out of the Arizona dust where they've been dug up is a bit of a sign that this shit is probably not local.
It is very most peculiar indeed.
Indeed. We just
very
discovered it
curious.
we just discovered it a few days ago. We at first thought it might be some like an anomaly, like a single pillar out in the sand that someone had, I don't know, somehow dragged out here and dropped. But no, there's a lot more to it than we initially thought. Here, we're very excited about this. He leads you over to a space where there's an uncovered large roof-like structure, and in the center of it is a collapsed section. It's down there we've actually been able to break through, and inside it isn't actually filled up. It's been perfectly preserved by the sand.
Interesting.
We suspect
Pretty
more of these buildings may also be preserved in such a way.
Interesting. Yes.
Pretty spooky, man.
I'll admit it's a little disturbing. He walks over and shines a flashlight into the hole. We haven't actually managed to get down there yet. We've only just broken through today. One of the things I was going to get was climbing equipment so we could mount an expedition deeper into the cave, for lack of a better word. I don't suppose you'd be interested in joining us when we do.
Wow, I was just about to say that I should like to join you.
Man, it's a goddamn Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. Of course I'm gonna join you.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Bloody hell.
Have you been getting into the drugs again?
Oh, if you'd like some drugs, we have
I
plenty.
forgot that,
If
I
you like
forgot
some
to-
drugs, I
you
think I
You
have
have
some heroin
Cuban
in my pocket.
cigars.
I have some heroin in my pocket.
We
Nice
have
Cuban.
cigars. Yeah,
God,
we'll make
this
some matches.
really sweet Mary Jane and makes you go meta. And I forgot your pea brains can't handle that. No
Right.
offense.
Excuse me.
excuse
I
me.
mean,
Excuse me.
Who is the one holding the gun?
do you know who I am?
By the way, heroin is a lot worse than
I'm a really
marijuana.
old guy who writes books, man. But books are, well, you know what? Books are alright.
Right then. Well, I suppose we probably ought to head back soon, unless any of you want to see anything else around the site.
The weed gives me mood swings, man. I'm sorry.
Be quiet, you
But I
fucking...
love
You daft bastard!
You sound like a moron today.
You sound like an
Yellow
asshole.
Well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Okay, let's just move on.
Yes, indeed. That's
Indubitably, man.
My goodness, I am going to kick you.
I'm going to kick you in the ass.
I'm going to go down
In
into
the
that hole
arse.
and see what happens.
Oh,
you
look.
stupid ass.
Wait, you're going to do what now?
No, I was saying, like, we want to kick him down into the hole.
Oh my god, we could do that.
You could, if you want to.
Oh my god!
Sacrifice him to the hole!
Oh, it seems that he's...
sacrifice your party
It
members for more
appears
time
that
on the clock.
musician has suffered a fatal accident. What a shame.
What is shit?
From a fatal fall after being shoved into a hole.
No, he just tripped.
He tripped into a hole.
Officer, I
yes.
swear he tripped and fell
Ending.
into
There's a
it,
fantastic
yeah.
Blackadder line about that. It was just like, unfortunately, the last Chief Justice died after he accidentally brutally stabbed himself while combing his hair.
After he accidentally, brutally was shot in the face several times.
No, the joke was like one of the other ones was someone who was sliced to pieces after tragically walking over a sewer grate while wearing a very heavy hat. It's like a series of, like, basically everyone who was the political rival to the dude who was the incredibly clever politician died in incredibly convenient accidents that were ludicrously implausible.
Yeah. I mean, we're rich. We could cover it up, but, you know.
But yeah, anyway, point is, Stevenson wants to know if you want to head back for now, or if you want to stick around later.
I'd say let's jump right in. We'll get our climbing gear and go right in.
Oh, well, all right then. Well,
Indeed.
I wasn't planning on going down until a bit later, but sure, of course.
We could.
Man, I think it's best we go before you soil yourself.
All right. Well, let me go and get the rope. This is exciting. He hurries off, and a few minutes later comes back with a couple lengths of rope and some heavy grappling, hooks. He also is joined by two heavily set men who, help him kind of set things up in such a way where everything will be nice and secure.
Alrighty.
All right. Don't suppose you'll have a lot of experience with physical education after the classroom.
I'm pretty strong myself, if I do say so myself.
Well, as you can see by my heavy set frame, I'm not very experienced in such a thing.
All right. Well, let's see what we can do about that. He looks around and then gets an idea. He quickly orders one of the men to tie a rope around you and kind of help guide you in order to prevent you from dying if you fall.
This is great.
Man,
I think
I
it's
doubt he'll die if he falls. He'll probably bounce instead.
Jesus.
Oh, that's so fucking rude.
What kind
Wow.
of drugs are you on?
My
That's
Alright,
character is
so-
literally
on a
just
high
Are you
like
guys
that.
going to climb down the ropes?
Yeah. Yes. Let
Yeah.
us go down the ropes.
Okay.
Cheerio.
So you guys started climbing down, and I'm assuming only Chubzo is actually
Struggling.
is the only one who's actually using assistance.
Fuck you.
All right, everyone, roll me a climbing test, and you can
Man,
add 20 to it.
I bet if we stabbed you, then gravy come out.
Okay. What is that?
Is that a
Climbing.
D10 rolling?
It is a D100, and you're rolling under your climbing skill.
I do not have a climbing skill.
Well,
Oh,
you'll
no,
I
have
have
a
it's
to
a
default
go
of
30.
get
30.
under.
And I said plus 20, so you have a default of 50. So you have a 50-50
you-
chance unless you have points in it, in which case you have an even better chance.
So
Oh.
deep. I'm trying to get.
God.
I
you're
rolled
trying
a
to get under
15.
what you...
Yeah, you want to get under your skill.
Eight
Low is
hundred.
always good.
15.
1 always succeeds. 100 always fails.
I rolled a 15.
Okay, that's good. You succeed.
Okay,
Okay.
24.
You succeed.
I got a 30.
Okay, that's good enough. You succeed barely. You're kind of struggling, but oh no, plus 20. So never mind. You're fine. You're
Must
fine.
have been the drugs.
G Money.
I rolled
Good. Like I'm hanging on.
G
to
Money.
my-
What did you roll?
a 40.
You rolled what?
A 40.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're good. So none of you have any sort of real issue when you're climbing down the
I
ropes.
had the easiest time because I'm assisted by
uh,
two strong individuals.
Stevenson is, also is pretty alive and basically just kind of hands over hands easily down the rope. You all, reach the ground floor without any sort of real incident, and you, Chubsy, you managed to untie yourself from the assistant.
Is that the name that my character is going by now?
No, of
Chubsy.
course not. You're
Chub
Porkins.
wub. Chub wub.
Porkins.
All right.
And
So anyway, you guys have your flashlights on
Chubbly
you.
wubbly.
And
Flashlight?
Stevenson starts kind of looking around.
The jiggle map.
Once again, you're surprised at how well this place is preserved. It's actually the interior looks like the inside of a building that you might see in Rome or Greece. It's finely decorated, and while the whole place is kind of worn, its entombment has meant that it's remained relatively pristine condition-wise. The only places where it's been, kind of damaged is where the ceiling fell in, and that was recent.
Huh. This looks fairly well preserved, Dr. Stevenson.
Indeed, this is incredible. He kind of starts
It
looking up.
almost looks like barely even touched, almost like this is brand new.
Indeed. He walks over and starts examining one of the walls. I'm wondering what happened to this place. It's unusual to find a structure as large as this being buried beneath the sand. Generally, geological changes of that magnitude take a while unless something catastrophic happened, like an earthquake or a volcano, but I don't see something like that happening.
Do you think that this could have been purposely built underground?
He looks at you kind of surprised, like, I doubt it. Aside from the fact that it's extremely difficult, especially for an ancient for an older civilization to be able to do something like that, it also would make no sense. I mean, why live underground? You can't grow crops underground. People don't want to live underground. That's strange.
I say we do some more
Exploring.
exploring. Yes, that
Indeed.
is what I was.
Spelunking.
Check out some more.
Check out these dank rhymes.
Oh, old chap, over here. He kind of points over to a wall, which is
Holy
covered.
shit, zombies online.
Oh my god, zombie cam!
Yes, sir.
Zombie can join for lunch
Zombie,
break.
man.
Sorry.
Fucking shit, it's fucking zombie
I got
cam.
distracted by it.
Alright, well, anyway, he's like,
Dude, man, that is the most
Dodos in the air.
I've ever
Keep the
seen.
dodos in the
do
air.
you believe in
Dodo has-
Dodo?
Anyways,
Alright, so
You were
anyway,
saying
he's
something,
like,
chap.
oh, what's this over here? And he kind of points to this tablet that has, this worn tablet set into one wall.
huh. It's written in Greek. I think our lovely Greek expert might figure this one out.
Yes, can you make heads or tails of this?
I can try.
Alright, roll me a Greek. On the language,
Okay.
Greek. That's
So that's I have to roll under my
Greek skill.
Greek skill.
Great.
Okay. And that's the D100.
As a D100, it is always a percentile.
Okay, that is. Ooh, yeah. I do not make heads or tails of this.
Okay, well, apparently not everything in this underground temple has been as perfectly preserved. Looking over it, what did you roll exactly?
I rolled an 82.
Okay, yeah, looking over it, it's too dark and too, badly scored to really make out, you feel. And you kind of shrug to Stevenson, like, sorry, dude.
It's not
It's
really that
okay,
clear.
And nobody gets it all the time.
Yeah, well, oh well.
You take like another drag on my one.
I suppose we can't all be lucky. All right, come on. Let's go a bit further. He points, he kind of like shines his light around until he stumbles upon a doorway which has been, left partly ajar. Darkness can be seen on the other side. It's like, what is this? Kind of walks over and starts peering into it. There's a tunnel here.
This isn't a door. This isn't a door, man.
I'm fairly certain it is.
This isn't a door, man. This is a jar.
I'm going to shoot you.
Stevenson just looks incredibly confused, and then turns to the others. I believe this door might lead to something. Might lead to more of this underground place. If your theory is right that maybe this was built for someone underground, maybe they intentionally built it in such a way where all the individual structures are connected via underground passageways that were sealed in such a way where they wouldn't be filled in by the sand.
But why would they build underground for such a primitive civilization?
It's strange. I can't deny that, but well,
It's
interesting.
looking though, for sure. Because these don't even look that old. Not even like this marble's not even worn at all.
Well, man, when something's airtight sealed,
It's my
then
giant.
it's normally going to be preserved. Really.
I have some points in geology. Would that help?
yes, you can use geology.
Yeah, basically you're the expert in rocks and things.
It seems like you're the expert, Mark.
I'm
Okay.
I'm the
basically
expert
going to be the
in things that are
combat
alive.
person, which is kind of bad when I'm fat.
Guys, I got this
If
one.
it makes you feel any better, Leo,
Okay,
I'm
let's see.
also have a lot of strength, so I can punch shit,
Okay.
and I can live long forever.
I find nothing of.
Okay, you failed again.
I failed again.
All of you roll me a luck test.
Luck test.
Yeah,
So a D100.
D100.
I passed.
Okay.
Below
Okay.
55. Okay, then.
Oh, okay.
I
I passed. I got an 11.
Flying colors.
I got an 11 on that shit.
Oh,
geez.
shit.
God.
Fuck
Oh,
you.
shoot.
Fuck you, Brandon. You're ruining the game.
I got a
93.
5.
Wow, how the fuck did you get a 5? I mean, it's possible, but Jesus,
That's
man.
really lucky. Okay,
20.
so Tanya, what did you get?
I got a 93.
Oh, goody.
Holy fuck.
Oh.
So, yeah. So, what's your character's name again?
My name is. Wait, hold on.
Beth.
It's Stanley Adler.
All right. So, Stanley, while you were looking, kind of going ahead a little bit to, kind of like look at the rock formations and stuff. Apparently, part of what you missed, and part of what you missed as you got really fucking close to it, was that the floor and parts of the walls are not quite as solid and smooth as the parts of the building like here in the tunnel than they were out in the last room. And in fact, there are several long, deep cracks going into the floor.
Oh no.
You do, luckily for you, find out about these. Unfortunately for you, you find out about them when rocks start to give way under your feet.
Go.
You're like 60, aren't you?
Yes.
So yeah, unfortunately, Dr. Stevenson was also like kind of right behind you when you went ahead to do this, and both of you find yourselves starting to slide into a slide as the ground starts to give way underneath you.
Okay.
Whoa, old chum, you're gonna die. I try to reach for them or something. I don't know.
Okay, you can try and make a roll for that, or you can let's see here. If you have a skill that you think will work, use that. If not, give me a Dex times 5. Like try and roll under a Dex times 5.
Hold on a second. Dex times 5. Hold on. I'm trying to fix something. Shit. Where did that go?
Dexterity. Or a skill. If you have a skill, you need a skill instead.
What's the skill you were...
Just if there's a skill that you see that you're like, oh, that possibly I could use that instead, I'll allow it. Also, the rest of you want help as well.
Anybody? Because I'd
okay.
hate
Here we
to
go.
die to a
Here we
rock
go. Sorry.
slide.
Now I have
in
it.
Do we have any
Call of
rope with us?
Or-
No, the
Relax,
rope is
relax,
still
relax.
attached to the way out.
Damn it.
Okay, here, I have it. Here. Sorry, my sheet disappeared for a while.
Okay.
A good while. I was like, oh, I didn't know how to bring it back.
So, wait, which one of you is reaching out?
G is currently running to Frank.
So I'm going to help secure G-Money so that he can reach out farther.
All right.
Okay. I have, let's see, there's climb here, there's...
Except mine would be probably a string-based
Yeah.
one.
I have treat disease, treat poison, throw... These are not helpful fucking
No,
skills at all.
those are not going to do you any good.
Yeah, none of these really stand out.
Yeah, just try strength times 5 then.
Alright,
Just do grapple. Strength
Strength
times side.
Yeah.
times 5.
Yeah, I'm giving you a relatively generous one.
Mine's 55, so we roll a D100 then.
Yeah.
I did not pass.
Okay. G?
All right. So mine's 75. I have to get under.
Yep.
Let's see.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Oh wow, I got a 4.
Not
Oh
bad.
wow! I rolled a 75 and I had to make 55. So.
Oh Jesus! All right. Well, hold on, G-Mike. Who are you going to try and grab?
I'm gonna go for
Choose wisely, my friend. Choose wisely.
I'm gonna go for what's this Time Knight's character's name, whatever that is.
Stanley.
Stanley.
The Stanley Parable.
Yeah, I was thinking
Stanley Parable. Yeah.
Okay, so you grab for Stanley. Stanley, you're going to be hurt less by this now.
Okay.
Okay. So Stevenson, who's not given any assistance.
Hey, Hare's in here.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Stevenson, who is not.
Hi,
nerd.
Master.
Hello. So Stevenson, who's not being assisted by anyone, tumbles as the
Dies.
floor gives way and plummets into the.
Oh, we started a new campaign.
No, we didn't. We're doing
it's a one-shot.
one shot.
This is a one shot. Everybody's
damn
probably
it.
going to die.
Everybody is definitely going to die.
I'm
wait,
gonna die
this
the
is called
least.
Cthulhu campaign. Of course, everyone's gonna die.
Yes. Yeah, that is actually extremely likely.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Well,
so
it is
it's
called
I'm
Cthulhu.
what?
I'm gonna prevent Cthulhu.
No, you're not. You're
By
really
myself. I'm gonna buy a tank.
Good luck.
Nothing. Tanks
I'm gonna-
mean
Look,
nothing.
it's totally
Cthulhu.
possessed
But
by-
anyway,
not. All right, so anyway,
Tanks
yeah.
mean nothing to Cthulhu.
Cthulhu does not give a shit.
I'm
So
going
anyway,
to do Cthulhu.
I'm just trying to look real quick at. Okay, so next 12. Okay. So Dr. Stevenson, kind of falls a short distance before slamming into the crumbling rock cavern beneath the beneath the passageway, and you hear a loud crack as he falls, and that's quickly followed by his screams. His leg is bent at an extremely odd angle.
we're gonna have to perform first aid.
Yeah, Time Knight.
Yes.
The floor kind of gives away beneath you, but before you can fall all the way into the pit, you're grabbed and kind of swing into the side of the rock. Between the fall and kind of the tumbling rocks and all that, you do get hurt, but not nearly as badly. You take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
All right, Dr.
That's probably
Caruso
gonna screw
saves
you
the day.
over, though.
Yeah, that's
I'm just gonna sit here and commentate and shit, cause
fair enough.
That's actually pretty funny. Hi, children. Child molester comes to commentate.
Wow,
Wow,
that's even
That's-
worse than my
Oh, it's
character.
dark. I got real dark real
Oh,
fast.
dude.
Dude.
And
Or
let me-
ironically being bald.
God damn it!
Dead parents.
Dead parents. Yum.
There you go. This motherfucker
Batman.
knows.
there, Bruce Wayne. You can get your angsty out of the way later.
Anyway,
Oh, Jesus.
My parents are
and the adventure
dead.
continues.
Anyway, so I go. So, what are the rest of us doing since we're up here?
Well, I was trying to secure G-Money.
Did you
roll.
fall? Did you just, how do you fail trying to secure me? So what
I
happens to me?
try and grab your legs, but I fall off of your legs onto the floor, and I'm just a stupid fat idiot.
Directly in between your butt.
Yeah, I
Oh.
fall in. I instead
So
of
would that
grabbing
mean-
your leg, I grab a rock in between your legs.
Oh. Does that mean, because you fell, I, go forward or some garbage?
No.
No, you're large enough that you're not really dealing with that.
Oh,
You're
okay.
incredibly
If anything,
fat.
you could just
you
sit
are
on me.
huge, and you have huge guts.
Yes. Oh,
I'm just
I
big
am
and
fatty.
I am a fatty.
So anyway, yeah. The rest of you are relatively safe, though Dr. Stevenson is definitely hurt down there. It's not actually that far. It's only about 4 or 5 feet. But the fall combined with the rough landing made an exceptionally painful experience.
Are you okay down there?
He screams. Like, his leg is clearly broken badly.
I'll take that as no.
Gee willigers.
Does anyone want to go down and help him?
I think I can go down and help.
Might be something good to do.
See, how about we climb down there? See, I am very skilled in biology and medicine. I could probably help.
I'd say that is a good idea.
At least you have some chance of it. All right,
Yeah, in this game at least.
So you crawl down into the pit and quickly find get down to Stevenson. Do any of you have any sort of medical skills?
I has first aid.
Okay, you want to try anything?
I have marijuana I could give him.
No,
I have first aid. I have treat disease. I have treat poison.
A broken bone is not a poison.
You could prevent infection, though.
It's not a disease either.
No, it is not.
I could give him marijuana to numb the pain.
Of all the things, a broken bone is not.
Well, that would just kill everyone else from secondhand pot smoke.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking.
But there are
we
no
don't.
stairs around to fall down.
And then I
Beyond
have
the
some
cave.
biology experience.
Sorry, I didn't mean that.
And then I have some biology experience in there.
Okay, well, why don't you start with first aid and you can deal with biology afterwards.
Okay, well my first aid's pretty high anyway, so.
All right.
Because remember, I had 420 points to spend, so
Fair
I'm
enough.
obnoxiously overpowered.
Go for it.
Obnoxiously over.
Oh, awesome! I got it under the base. I got a 43.
Nice. Okay. So yeah, working quickly, you're able to kind of
Splinter.
figure out where the broken bone is, and after pulling him, carefully pulling him free from the debris, you are able to reset and then splint the broken leg. You kind of get the feeling that that might have probably hurt a lot more than it could have. On the other hand, you have enough medical experience to know that doing this now is going to be a hell of a lot less damaging than trying to carry him out of this place with his leg in the condition it was in.
All right.
All right.
Unfortunately, he is still in extremely bad shape, and it's the way back up is pretty treacherous.
Hey guys, why don't you guys come down here so we can figure a way out? Since obviously this isn't gonna work if I try to climb back up with him on my back.
I mean, technically, we came down there with you.
Yeah, you all came down there together.
Oh,
too.
we all came down with
Yeah,
her. I thought
I'll
you guys
dig him out and
were
stuff.
pussies and staying up there.
Yeah. All of you make a listen check.
All right.
Check.
Is
Oh,
it?
dear.
So which one what do we roll?
Listen, it's a skill.
Oh,
Oh,
Run!
jingle
Oh,
bells.
all right. It's a base of 25. Let's
Yeah,
see.
base 25.
I failed.
I failed
Miraculously.
miserably.
I did a
Hold on,
72
let me
out of
see.
25.
I got an 81 out of 30.
And I roll. Oh, I won. I got a 5.
Time Knight, for the first time the game succeeds where everyone else fails.
No,
I got a 60 out of 35.
Wow. The
All
vast
right.
majority of you are goddamn amazing.
Deaf.
I'm a lethargic fat fuck.
You fat motherfucker. Okay. Time Knight, you, and only you, hear from somewhere deeper within the recesses of this new cave you found yourselves in, the slight scratching sounds of something, like someone or something moving around in the darkness. They're very, very faint, but you are sure you heard something. It might just be like falling rocks or, like insects or a dog or something, but like something is, you definitely heard something. And you think it's something moving.
Leviosa.
Oh dear. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out what I actually say.
What is wrong, Stanley?
I think I hear something.
Recite lyrics to a Rammstein song.
What are you talking? What, did you hear that voice?
Did you hear that?
I had no idea what it was
really
talking
high
about.
pitched, obnoxious.
Did you hear that voice in your head? It's retarded.
It's very annoying.
Anyway,
Shut up! Fuck
There's
you
a voice
all!
There's a voice in my head telling me to fuck myself. That's weird.
Man,
You are horrible people!
I'd say just ignore it.
you get into my shit.
I think it's the heroin I took earlier.
Anyway, Stanley, spit it out.
Yes. Yes.
I'm hearing like a.
Spit out the rocks. They're not good for you to eat.
I'm hearing like a faint scratching sound coming from somewhere.
Oh my god, it's Herr Vutzek. I mean,
Oh my... Shut the fuck up!
It's very.
There's that voice again. Oh my god.
So is the what is it? The archaeologist dude? Would he be able to speak without screaming in pain at this point?
Probably
He's
not.
at this point kind of whimpering and semi-unconscious. Like he
Here,
sobbing.
old chum, have some heroin.
Okay.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Oh, fuck off.
Whatever. Well, I
like
guess
he's basically
not-
screamed himself hoarse.
Okay. Well, are there any rats in this? Could there be rats in this ancient ruins?
Man, I don't think rats can live all the way down here, where there's, like, no food.
Then what could it be?
Well, it could
It
still be
like
some
some
stuff down here.
People that's been hiding in the dark for years, or some Cuban music major from Florida.
Oh my god! I get it!
It could also be
Jesus
some.
Christ!
You
You
really
sound really
Yes.
obsessed
Digging
with
that
these
fucking deep.
individuals that you're talking about.
It could be. It could be some.
You know,
falling
I'm
rock.
going to punch you!
I tried.
And then
to
I'm
keep
going
her-
to piss on your face, and I'm going to rub your face in dog shit, and then I'm going to feed you to the Sarlacc, and it's going to vomit you because it doesn't like the taste of dog shit on its tongue, and then I'm going to take you to whatever the fuck plant was in motherfucking Jumanji, and it's going to rip your ass to pieces.
Do you
And
two
I'm
need
gonna
a
sit there
room,
cackling
or-
the whole time belting, I don't care, I don't care. The
Your
people
sexual
give
fetishes
me
are
a
not-
Do you
stare.
two need
Appropriate
a
at
room
this
for a
time.
minute, or
I think
I am-
we of your sexual fantasies.
No!
Well,
anyway,
That is a
Shut
really
up.
intense sexual
anyway?
fetish
Let's
there.
continue and stop talking
So
about
you-
our sex lives.
Mark.
How is your sex life?
Mine's pretty good, thanks. Thanks for asking.
Okay, so anyway, where were we? Oh, right. So yes, what are you guys going to do?
Needed.
Well,
I think we
since
should.
you're the one hearing things, why don't you tell us where you think you hear the noise coming from?
From somewhere in the middle of Ohio, if you're gonna keep that up.
What?
Well,
What the
well,
fuck?
Then I would have super hearing.
From Arizona,
General
you're
idea.
Well, I mean, to
Or
be
do I
fair,
feel like this
Okay.
really bad disturbance from
What
the
are you
center of
actually
the-
doing? Ignoring
Well,
here
let's
for a
see.
second.
Okay, I'm going
I
to
was
say
legitimately
that we
asking.
try to get we try to get what's his face back. Dang it. What's his face back to
Get
camp?
hair back to therapy.
Yes.
No, we're leaving that mysterious voice in our heads alone. We're going to take our archaeologist friend back up to the surface and get him to the
A nunnery.
yeah. I mean no. I
A
mean
hospital.
get to the hospital tent place.
Oh, I thought you said a high school.
All right.
I'm like,
Check
oh,
it
you know,
right now.
Anyway, so, all right. How do you want to do that?
Can we climb back up the rock, or is it a giant
It's
ass?
relatively
it-
easy to climb back out.
I mean, and plus there are two guys up there kind of waiting, so...
Well, we'd probably need to do the same method that we got Tubby down here.
Tubby. Tubby the Tubber.
Human tractor.
Well, maybe we could tie him to Tubby.
Well,
Maybe
that
if
would be very...
Ending well.
if we bounce him off of Tubby hard enough, he'll bounce all the way up.
Okay.
Okay,
I
any
guess.
suggestions that are not stupid?
We could actually climb back up.
Let's just ask the two
Hold on,
the
I'm-
two strong set of men up there to assist us.
I was
We
gonna
could
say,
throw him like Nero threw a hair in that one episode of
Who the
Electro.
fuck
Oh
is
my
Nero?
God! Shut the fuck
I don't
up.
remember the Emperor of Rome throwing any people.
that was Cicero.
Well, I mean, there was that one time, but that was from like a really horrible
Can you
book.
stop smoking your doobie for a minute and get fucking think straight?
Oh,
my-
I have an idea.
Oh,
We could
shut
put
up,
him-
Halil.
we could put
My
Stevenson
group
on
is
my back.
my business.
We could put
Man.
Stevenson on my back, and I could climb up the wall.
Okay,
And we
good.
And we
That
could
seems
tie
less
a
fucking
rope on
stupid
you.
Yeah, this
I'm-
seems less fucking stupid than our other plans here today.
We could try and get assistance from the two strong men to help you up while you're climbing.
Yeah, what a good idea.
Okay, good. You've got a plan. Get on his dick. Let's go.
Get
What?
off my
Excuse me?
dick.
Okay.
All right, so I assume you kind of like you guys help tie, Dr. Stevenson to, big man's back.
I am big man. I am.
How large
All right.
are you?
Anyways, so I climb up without incident. I'm hoping.
Yes, you do.
So did we get him back to the surface?
Well, you kind of start walking out there, and then you, as you come to the opening, you see something rather strange and not altogether pleasant.
Fuck. There goes my
The
stat.
coils of rope that you had climbed up on have been left carelessly lying on the floor.
Damn it, Pinky.
Those fucking assholes.
Did they just
Also-
run away?
You can see large,
Pinky, that's not what we meant by throw us the rope.
you all see dark splotches on the ground
Oh,
Yeah.
near the rope.
Could we, notice it
Yes.
to see what kind of thing it is?
Yeah, it's relatively easy. Just walk up and take a look.
All right, let me do that.
It is dark red, very fresh, and there's bits of gray matter mixed in with it.
I think someone died.
All of you
I
roll me a
think-
sanity check.
Dude,
Uh-oh.
man.
So sanity
Oh.
would be.
Your sanity. Just roll under your sanity.
I have failed 86, and my sanity is 46.
Oh, dear.
I passed.
Oh, no.
I got a 10
That's not
out of
good.
60.
All right.
Oh,
I
how much do I
All right,
lose?
Was about to lose his marbles.
Time night.
Hold on, I have to take this. Okay, then hold on.
Doesn't
Alrighty.
everybody have to take a sanity check if they see it?
Yes.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay, so, Bleal, upon seeing this thing, these splotches, which are clearly the remains of human beings where people have died, you feel
Nah.
your stomach turn. You lose 4 sanity points, and you feel deeply queasy.
Oh god.
get a hold of yourself,
Doesn't
man.
that normally lead to temporary insanity?
Uh,
No, it leads to
No,
permanent
this is-
insanity.
So that's -3, right? Or
Minus
how many?
4.
yeah, you lose 4 sanity points.
Alright.
Is the average in the same place? In average scenario, and is the lowest level from which an investigator is likely to go insane. Monsters in this category of alien or bizarre should be puny. Example, blah blah blah. Dangerous terrestrial monsters might also get this value. The vicious, poisonous, but not particularly alien. Certain people, blah blah blah. Okay,
So
yeah,
basically GM discussion.
yeah.
I am fucking shitting myself.
You're kind of freaked out, Dale.
You gonna be okay?
You'll be all right, old chum.
The really disturbing part of the whole thing, though, is the thing that really kind of freaks you out personally is the fact that you seem to be the only one who really quickly registered the fact that seeing this blood and brain matter is frightening. Not seeing the bodies is a lot more so.
Oh,
Dude, that is
where
like...
are the bodies?
Yeah.
Are these the two men that were up there? Oh my fucking god.
Well, perhaps they fell and died.
Man,
no
that
bodies.
that is like so kinky. I can't
There's
even.
no
Oh
bodies.
my god.
Perhaps an animal took them away.
Do you really think there's an animal down here?
You never know, man.
I could believe
It helps me stay sane.
insects or scorpions or
It helps me to stay sane to believe that an animal took them away.
Oh shit. How are we going to get back up?
I don't think any animal that would be living down here would have the strength to carry a human body.
Do you really? Do you think I'm going to be able to climb this fucking thing?
Well,
Well,
here's the
you
thing.
might be able to if you believe, man.
I'm going to shoot you and no one will know about it.
As you kind of like argue with each other and look at the thing, you also notice something else that had initially escaped your notice. The grappling hooks that had been used to anchor these ropes have also been pulled down, and their teeth have been scraped and dented. Some of them even bent. There are scrapes and flakes of rock and sand from where they were torn free from their holdings.
Oh shit.
Alright.
Dude, man, like seriously, bro.
Okay, we're stuck down here for a while.
Well, not entirely.
womp.
If one of
How
you
about
can
we
climb
try
up
to
there
find-
and secure the ropes again, then we might be able to get out.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. That's a long-ass climb.
Sounds very dangerous.
How about we try to find a way out through the passageway we were just in?
That could work. The archaeologist earlier was talking about how it may be connected.
Yeah, because your theory is that they might be connected. Maybe, there's a way to the surface.
Possibly.
Got a point, man.
Let's just be careful and not run into anything that may have caused this mess.
Well, whatever it is probably still on the surface, so if we were to climb out, it'd probably kill us anyways.
Well, I have a gun.
This is all bullshit logic, but it works.
Well,
I'm the
anyways,
most logical person here.
anyways,
Oh,
we
shit.
need to. Well, anyways, we need to be on our guard.
Yes.
So,
The guy with the
Yes,
gun
we-
in front, I guess.
guess
he
we
has a gun.
just
Onward.
will find a way out of here.
Yep. Maybe you could try reading that tablet again. Maybe now you'll understand it better.
Maybe get up closer this time without triggering some terrible trap.
Accidents.
Maybe like lick it or something. That might
Oh
help.
goodness,
Oh, dear
you're
God,
still
no.
high.
I'm assuming you guys are going to try being a lot more careful this time.
Yes.
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 Okay.
It's
So-
this
No,
group.
man.
Good
As you
luck.
walk this time, you kind of keep a much closer eye on the floors and walls, and do manage to avoid walking on anything that seems particularly loose. Roll me another geology test. Time out.
Alrighty,
Fuck.
that's under.
We're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die because Time Knight's the one that we rely on.
The only geologist.
Yeah, we should have
Yeah.
called geologists.
I am a crap geologist.
Oh,
of a sudden-
goody.
All of a sudden, being a
You're a
professor in
crappy
biology
geologist.
seems fucking stupid.
You
in my
only
opinion.
study in petrified poop.
Okay.
Why did I not?
What
become a
did you
professor
roll
in
this time,
geology?
Time Knight?
I rolled an 87.
Oh, goody.
oh
Goody.
no!
Everyone roll me another luck test.
A luck test. Oh boy.
Oh god. Yep, I
I
knew
have
it.
failed again.
Okay,
I knew it.
I passed.
Okay, I passed. I
I
passed.
failed.
Pass.
I failed.
Tell me if you failed.
I passed.
I failed.
Okay, So, Balil. Lucky
dies.
Balil.
Yeah, he's
This
been
time,
getting fucked.
you actually managed to luck out a bit. You know, as you're walking along, you notice almost too late that there is further cracks and creases in the ceiling.
I'm leading, so it may make sense.
Yeah, and as you kind of step forward, you
fat
hear a
one.
slight rumble and tremor. Everyone leaps back. Unfortunately, Balil leaps back a little bit slower than everyone else.
Because he's fat.
Because his chub gets in the
And
way.
I'm in the front. I'm gonna die first. Oh, God.
Balil, you take
like all
5
the
points of
things-
damage as a piece of rock falls from the ceiling and smashes you
What the
along
fuck?
the
God,
side of the
that's
head and
fine.
shoulder.
Why has everything happened to him? Shit.
Well, to be fair, it was
Because it's supposed to do a Brody. That's why.
So,
Yeah.
because he's the fat one.
yeah, that's true. Fatty fall down is funny.
Wasn't
You're
that the
so rude.
premise
I'm
of
going
that?
to
What
stab
where are you
you.
at now?
I'm at
Isn't there a
7.
movie with that premise?
Okay,
Where like someone's just stumbling along the whole
Paul
West and
Blart
just
Mall
attack
Cop.
it.
Yes,
Oh, God. Is that my character?
you are Paul Blart, and you are a
The
mall cop.
fault in our blood.
I'm the rich mall cop.
So yeah,
Paul Blart 2.
you feel excruciating pain in your shoulder.
Prince of Mall Cop.
Let's just say I scream.
Yeah. Does anyone want to try and help him?
No, man. Destiny to die as a fat mall cop.
With my dying breath, if you don't help me, I will shoot every single one of you.
I was
With my
already going to
dying
help
breath,
you,
I curse
douchebag.
Zoidberg.
I was already going to help you, douchebag.
No,
now
that
that
was
you're
most
being an
directed
All right, roll
towards
first
Nero's
aid if you want to
character.
help him.
Yes, I let's go help him. Rolling first aid. Oh, lucky him. I passed it. It's a 16.
Okay. Good news time. This is not a break. You know, examining it, you can tell that he hasn't actually broken anything. Here's the bad news. His collarbone is cracked, and you suspect that his skull may have received a minor fracture.
Yeah.
Hairline fracture in his skull. He's bleeding quite badly from his head.
Oh, no.
Let me use your shirt to wrap your head.
Fine. Ugh.
That's actually a logical bandage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there's plenty there to keep him covered too.
Yeah,
Oh, my
exactly.
God, you're so fucking...
He's got yards of fabric for you to use.
Well, I mean, who
Well, like,
Oh, man.
really
Oh,
What
man.
are you talking about?
As I
really
go
wants
to-
to see Balil's moves?
As I go take off the shirt, wow, this is really nice material. Only the
Yes, I
finest,
bought it from China.
Yeah,
only
like
the
you-
finest silk to wrap your head
Crap.
in.
Kashmir?
Don't mess with his mall.
The fault in our blood.
Oh, wow,
Yes.
this is a scene from Paul Blart, basically. Wow.
Oh,
It
God,
basically
my
is
character
the,
is...
the horror movie version of Paul Blart.
Oh, fuck.
This is turning into-
Oh, God.
All right, I wrap
Why
his
would
head.
you involve Kevin James in fucking Call of Cthulhu? No.
Because
First
Kevin
man.
James
No.
is Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
Him.
Call
Kevin,
Kevin
James
James.
ate
He's not
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu. It's fucking Adam Sandler that's
No,
Cthulhu
you're
for
Cthulhu.
fucking
No,
producing those.
No, Kevin James ate
That annoying
Cthulhu.
voice is back in my head. Shit.
Anyway.
Paul.
Fuck off!
I thought it was
Guys.
calamari.
Oh no, that's G Money. Fuck off, G Money.
Paul.
I'm night.
Paul of Cthulhu.
Shut up. Oh, God.
All of
This is the worst
Cthulhu,
campaign
yeah.
ever.
It's terrible.
Okay,
It's
anyway.
the best terrible thing we've ever done.
Anyway.
Paul
Yeah.
Blood.
Dude,
Wrap his head and try to keep.
Kevin James is called
Alright.
fucking hell. God damn it! I need to change the title card real quick. All right. Anyway, so
Kevin James
fuck off!
is
so the passageway in front of you has been blocked off.
Okay, cool. All right, let's go in the opposite direction since that's not working.
Shit.
Unfortunately, the way that you the other direction would be the way you came in.
Fuck us.
Is there any other ways we could go?
There's that little.
Away.
Wait, is that zombie can? No. There's that.
Door.
Sorry. There's the way you came in. There's the way you came in, and then there's that passage you opened up.
Oh, let's go into the passage again since we're fucked.
Gonna try limping your way over there.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, I'm not leading this time.
I'll lead. What's the worst that could happen?
Well, a rock could
you
fall
could
on
get
your
a
head.
rock fall on your head.
You
Alright.
could become
You could break your leg.
Yeah, everyone who's led today has gotten themselves
He
fucked.
hasn't died yet.
You
Cancer.
can fall and crack.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You can break your
Anyways,
mother's back.
okay. I open the door. What's the worst that happens?
Well, you
You
don't actually
die.
open a door. You kind of just. Wait, do you go back out into the main room, or are you going back to the tunnel?
Back to the tunnel because there's no really.
Okay, well, you don't go through the door. You just sort of walk most of the way back to the door, then clamber down to the into the tunnel.
We are in the tunnel.
Yeah, it is extremely dark, and both Belial's and what's his name?
Stevenson.
Thank you. Stevenson's flashlights have broken, though you have a few more.
All right. I shine my flashlight. What do I see?
You managed to see. Well, fuck, I can't remember. Right. You
An imagination.
balls.
An
Yeah,
illusion.
you see imagination.
Imagine
This was all a
It's
dream.
dark. You see a dark hewn stone. This place looks far less nice than the previous place. Claw marks and scrapes, as if from wild animals, cover the area, and it looks like a den. Of
Do we have to
some kind.
roll another sanity test?
No. This is like it looks like an animal den, like a wolf den. Or something.
Maybe
Dude,
this is the animal that was making the noise earlier. That
Perhaps.
apparently that Stanley was hearing.
Yes.
dude,
And
this
it's
is
terrible.
getting really kinky, man. I don't know.
What have you done?
Do nothing but play Hyperdimension Tunia, whatever the fuck it's called.
Who's that fucking? Is there no voice again?
I'm
What?
hearing voices
I
inside my head.
hate you all.
This head injury
I
must be
hate
worse than I
you
thought.
all.
It must not be
Good.
just your head injury because your head injuries
What
give
is
me
this?
hallucinations too in my head.
What is thing you are talking about? You are all crazy.
Say it's God, but I'm pretty sure God isn't that guy.
Oh God, I wish.
Fuck you.
Oh
I
God.
hope not. If God is him, oh boy.
Oh
If
dear.
God is him,
Here
have
is
Yeah,
Cthulhu.
don't
I'm
worry,
going to
if
hell.
I were God, I'd have struck it all down by now.
Here is
That makes
Cthulhu.
sense. Okay, at
They're
any
all
rate,
going to
hair.
At any rate,
Whole
what
edition.
are we doing? Hey,
Uh,
Time Knight, what are we doing?
I
Tag
don't
team.
know.
I've been leading for a while. Your turn to lead.
I believe you guys were walking down a corridor. All of you make me another listen check.
Ah,
Listen. What is my listen, again?
You've got to listen.
I
I
failed
passed.
again.
I passed
I
the listen.
failed.
I don't know why this thing hates me.
I passed the listen.
I failed.
Okay,
Well, then again, I have an excuse.
Got it.
I've suffered a head injury, and I've
I got it.
blinking.
I'm a good listener.
Okay, for all those of you who succeeded,
Yeah.
you hear something coming up from down this passageway. Something scraping on the stone.
That's kind of bad that the only person with a gun didn't even hear it.
Yes. That
Oh,
is indeed bad.
I'm hearing the noises
You also hear
again.
a soft snuffling sound.
It's funny you should say that, old chum, because I can hear it too. And we
What
can't.
aren't you hearing? What is it?
We can't both be crazy.
It's
It's like a
loud.
scraping sound
Oh
And a
shit!
snuffling.
Boy.
Snuffle,
and,
snuffle.
and a snuffle noise.
Fucking snuffleupagus.
No.
I think Snuffy the elephant came to
Big
visit today.
I can't hear a thing.
Snuffy the elephant.
Then
He's
again, I just got smacked with a giant piece of stone.
All of you
So
roll
I can't
me
imagine
a
why.
perception test.
just- I could have sworn you were about to say
Perception
I
test.
attacked with a giant penis.
Where would the perception be? Oh. Yeah, where is perception?
Perception's not there.
Oh. So, what would you roll for that?
What would be the roll for that?
Azir, blurp. Sorry, I didn't mean perception. Roll.
Notice.
Yeah, note it.
Whatever that skill is.
God dang, you're messing me up now. You're messing me up super bad. Alright. Here we go.
Track?
No, not track.
Drive.
I'm going to hit you.
Driving
I
would
was
be
actually
good
Spot
for me.
hidden.
Leave that to me, Duhad.
Roll spot hidden.
Spot
What?
hidden.
Hidden.
Spot hidden.
What?
The skill is that? Wow.
Okay, I got it.
I got it as well. 18.
Oh, okay.
Gotti.
I failed again.
I failed.
This thing keeps on making
Balil
me...
dies.
Alright, for those of you who
Balil-
succeeded,
Balil dies abruptly.
for
Well,
those
I'm
of-
not in front, so
Hmm.
I could just be pushed back.
for those of you who succeeded, you
think-
see in the darkness something coming your way. At first,
Something wicked this way comes.
you think it might be like a hunched over man. Then you notice that its eyes are far too large and far too shining to be human.
That thing is
And its hands are long with fingers that stretch almost as like twice again as long as the rest of the hand,
Just
Wait,
tell
is
me
it
to
in-
point and shoot.
scraping and like they kind of drag along the sides of the
Just tell me
tunnel,
to
making
point
loud
and shoot.
scraping, making the scraping sounds you've been hearing.
Just tell me to point and shoot.
Everyone who saw it successfully, make a sanity check.
Fuck.
Uh-oh. This isn't
Huh.
gonna end well.
The perks to being blind.
The perks of suffering head injuries.
The
Yay
perks of
me.
people wonder. I mean, what?
Yay me. I failed it.
Goody.
Who's 30?
It's under. Okay, then yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, fuck you too, Type 9.
Oh, goody. Okay, G-Money. What was your sanity at?
My sanity's at 60 and I rolled a 77.
No,
I barely.
what is your total sanity?
60.
60. It is
Pretty
now
close.
54.
What the fuck? Fuck you. Okay.
Also,
Pretty low sanity already, so... Oof.
Alright, a 54. A.
Hey, welcome to the Under 300 Club. How tough are you?
there comes a special thing with this.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
See, even Balil didn't get a special bullshit with this.
Well, he got just...
That's because I saw
what he-
blood, and I just freaked out.
I saw a monster.
Yeah,
Oh my
I saw an
god.
unearthly
Saw a
monster.
You saw Mole Man.
He sold the Molman.
Do we have to roll 1d7?
What?
What?
Huh?
Wait, d7 doesn't exist.
No.
Shit.
Yeah. Fuck
That
Tom.
is not a die.
Actually, no. There is such
God
a
damn.
7. It's just really obscure.
And it would never be used.
Oh.
Is there?
Yeah, there's
D7,
such thing as
but
a
it's not-
D7 for some reason.
Huh. I'm just wondering what that looks like. 'Cause, I mean, like it's geometry-wise, it's kind
It's
of weird.
pretty much even numbers, though, that it's usually the
Right.
case, though. I mean,
Looks
yeah.
absolutely ridiculous.
Anyway,
All right, here we go.
It's probably on the back of a D8 or some bullshit.
75.
So what's so special about this?
Oh, I'm just figuring out what the insanity effects are.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
if you start running away, I'm gonna be so confused.
You're just going to shoot him.
Running time.
No, I'll probably just shoot whatever's
Ah,
in the
here we
direction
go.
he's running away from.
Good
Okay.
job, you just shot your teammate in the face, bitch.
Well, I mean,
We're all supposed to die, so I mean it's okay.
I have suffered a head injury.
Ah, okay.
Fair enough.
Therefore, I can kill the team. What?
It's my
Yeah, can somebody
excuse.
kill me pretty quickly? I need to go get something to eat.
That'll happen very soon. Okay,
Yeah.
so, G-Money,
Yes.
you are paralyzed with fear.
Oh fuck me.
I'm not paralyzed.
You're just kind of standing there slack-jawed as this thing that should not be starts like climbing. You're not even screaming. You're just sort of like mouthing silently.
Why did you
it
stop?
approaches.
What is happening?
Uh,
What is going on?
gonna be coming after you. I'm gonna make you move. Okay.
So
Why
for the rest
did
of
we
you,
stop?
That's what she said.
Time
I
is the only
stare
person
in
who's seen this thing that
I stare and
As a-
point in terror. Since that's all I can fucking do.
yeah. Time Knight,
Yeah.
Time to,
what are you going to do?
Okay.
You're the person who's seen it.
time to be a hero, Time Night.
Time to third time night.
Be a big fucking hero.
I need a
Okay.
hero.
I'm not a combat
Into
class.
the
I'm not good at fighting things.
My
Um,
character's the closest to combat.
That's
I
what
Okay,
you
guess.
get
I
for passing
gra-
the rules.
can I grab-
Douchebag.
Can I grab?
You can grab.
G money and run?
Yes, you can. All right.
Grab
Grab
G-Money.
G-Money.
What, by the way, is your size?
Is that like it?
I
Wait.
am. Wait,
Grab
hold on.
G-Money.
I am
Is that-
a size 14.
I'm a size
Wow.
18.
Okay.
Grab-
I'm gonna say
grab-
You're all bigger than me.
Yeah, that's not too much of an issue. Okay, so you grab him and start kind of like pulling him in the other direction. Those of
Wait.
you who are not,
Is that the? Is
Information.
that
What
like
everybody just-
Hold
one
on.
of your buddies just froze and started
Let the
gaping,
GM speak.
and then the other one grabbed him and started to run. What are you guys going to do?
I'm going to shoot the direction they're running from.
Is that like sequel to grab the money and run?
Okay, so you're shooting. Nero, what are you doing?
I'm going to just kind of observe.
Wow.
Fucking retarded.
You're
So-
not.
Uh-oh.
Those of you,
Dick,
please.
so for the two of you who stand and watch, you see the thing coming pretty soon after. Both of you roll me a sanity check.
I hope you die from their sanity checks.
I failed.
Yes!
I got a 97.
Fuck you.
Wow.
I was
Okay.
gonna shoot the monster. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You lose 6 more sanity points.
Haha, douchebag.
I mean, I already had low sanity. Why are you saying this? This
I
is
don't
mean.
know. I'm having fun.
Okay.
Wait, so I need to roll too.
Yes.
Okay.
It's 4 more sanity points, right?
82.
Actually, Billy, what's
Was it
actually
there?
funny about this is that the hero is Time Knight, who hasn't lost a single sanity.
I barely made it. I have
Okay.
82 sanity. I rolled an 82.
Oh, well, you have 80 sanity and you rolled 82?
No, I have 83 sanity,
Oh,
and I rolled
Wow.
82.
Yeah, you are lucky.
kind-
Okay.
Oh.
So, yeah, Nero, you will be able to act normally. Belial, I rolled
Just-
on the insanity table for you. You are kind of like, you're badly shaken, and you're pretty sure you pissed yourself, but you will be able to take that shot anyway.
Yes.
Yeah!
Fuck you all.
Hey!
I get out of this.
It'll
Now
be
watch
at
him
a
roll
might-
2.
You will have
Or whatever.
you're going to add 20 to your roll because not to the target number.
Good
but to
thing
your
I
roll
have.
because it's
Good
a
thing
penalty.
I have 100 in shotgun skill.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
All right.
Oh, that
So
actually is pretty good. That means you can't
so I
fail.
roll. What do I roll for it? I roll
D100. You're gonna try and be
I got a 30.
okay. You
So I miraculously passed
yep.
with flying colors.
Okay, so
Miraculous.
at this range, let's see here. What is the mid range? What is the mid damage on your shotgun?
The mid damage.
Yes.
It's about 2d6.
Okay, roll 2d6.
All right. I got 10.
Not bad. Okay. The thing screeches in human agony as it's knocked backwards off its feet. Unfortunately for you, the shotgun bucks in your hands, jarring against your injured shoulder
Oh.
and sending bolts of agony through you.
Oh, that's terrible. Agony bolts are like electrocuting you.
Yeah. Nero, what are you doing?
I'm just stand there and watch.
You're
Okay,
an
so you're
ass.
standing and
You're
watching.
the worst
You're the
character
worst
of all of us.
person in
You
the-
haven't even
Why are you
tried to
even
do
here,
anything.
Nero?
You're
I
the
think
hair.
Nero smoked so
Well,
much.
I don't actually have a character in this campaign.
Yeah,
so shut up.
you're less useful than hair.
Actually, yeah, you're less useful than hair because hair's being funny.
That's true.
don't even have a
Yarn!
Oof. Okay,
Wait,
so
yeah?
as you
Shots
watch,
fired,
the
bro.
thing you shot gets up and starts crawling towards you again as it's joined by a couple more creatures like it.
I think you pissed it off.
Uh-oh.
Can
Well, no
I
shit,
start
Sherlock.
trying to? Can I start like backpedaling
Yes.
as much as I can and try and fire again?
Go ahead.
All right, I'll do that.
Because of because of your increasingly, fucked up physical state and the pain, you get to take another plus 20. But that's still, under 60 is good because you were crazy skilled with a shotgun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got 80.
Oh my, Nero,
I
roll me a
am
luck.
You should help.
rolling luck. All right.
Oh
Yeah,
God!
do
Could I
something.
accidentally shoot Nero?
That depends on his luck.
I hope.
I got 12, so no, he did not accidentally.
Okay, so luckily for you, his shot was wide in the other direction.
And I
but-
was unlucky.
Yeah,
but-
you realize that your buddy is blasting away while shaking badly and dealing with a arm which is becoming increasingly just unusable. He also might be mildly concussed. Also, you're standing downrange of the place where he's firing a shotgun.
Okay, so I have just realized everything that is happening. I am going to throw myself at the monsters and yell back to him, "Run! Run, you fat
What the
bastard!"
fuck's wrong with you?
My last battle.
Valhalla!
Hyperdimension Neptunia for 2
Witness
seconds.
me! Witness
Try
me!
and kill them while you're at it.
Spray me with comb.
I mean, at least try to do anything.
Hey, I'm doing something. I'm sacrificing myself so you can run.
At least try and kick them while you're trying to die.
Alright, Nero,
I
attack
spray chrome on Nero's face.
as you charge forward.
All right.
Valhalla!
So let's see.
What's Nero
How
does?
How does this work? Just with what exactly do I use?
Roll a punch or kick, depending on what you want to try and use. It's down your weapon section.
I'm going to go with punch.
Okay.
He's gonna
So
punch him in the face.
Okay, I got 23.
Oh, you succeeded in punching.
So
You
is
have
it a pass
23?
or a failure?
That is a pass.
Nice. Okay.
Wow.
What's your damage bonus? Is it just normal?
I don't have a damage bonus.
Okay, so roll a d3.
Okay, I will just.
So that's a d6 divided in half.
Okay, well.
You're so dead.
I got 1.
Okay,
Oh my god.
you punch one of the creatures, and you feel your fist just scrape against this strange, rocky, sandy hide. As you kind of stand there, like, with your fist outstretched, buried into the creature, you look up and see its clawed hand raise above you before slashing down.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
You take 7 damage as your
He's not
face
dead?
tears open.
Oh!
oh, he's soon to be dead. Yeah.
Give me just a second. I have to do something really quick.
Okay, we'll move back to Belial in the meantime.
I am still running.
Okay, Belial,
I'm
you
not
follow, your fleeing comrades. All right, so, G,
Yes.
roll me another sanity check. This is not actually to lose sanity. This is just to see if you can shake the effects of the previous
Okay,
one.
wait. Before anything else, how much damage did I take? Because I was
7.
kind of... Okay.
Passed. I passed it to 12.
All right,
So
then in
G
that case,
passed.
you're able to continue running freely.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to tell them about what happened.
Uh-oh.
Nero, we'll
Fucking
continue with you
musician
for right
just
now.
ran in.
Do you want to punch again?
Yes.
Shouldn't
Okay,
you run in the
go for
opposite
it.
direction, Nero, now that you've done nothing to it except hurt yourself?
Well,
You might want to try running away, you know. That's
I got
his idea
81.
is-
Okay.
Run, fat boy, run!
You kind of like swing wildly and miss. Apparently, the blood pouring into your eye is kind of, just blinding you,
Overwhelmed.
and you aren't able to hit very well. One of the other creatures kind of tries to push past his buddy and swing at you, but he misses. Unfortunately, the one who's right in front of you is in a slightly better position for, dealing with the Nero. Take 10 damage.
Yeah, I am far past dead.
Yeah, so basically, the last thing you see before, through your one remaining good eye is its clawed hand just smashing into your gut and ripping something long out of it. Then you collapse, and a second later, claws dig into the back of your skull, and you go, you pass out.
Oh, that was brutal.
And he's
And
dead.
no one else saw that.
You're very lucky you didn't, because that would be a huge sand loss.
Yeah, and I would probably fail it.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Neurobrony.
All right,
Good
the rest
night,
of
Neurobrony, who played too much Hyperdimension Neptunia.
Oh, jeez. The rest of you managed to make it out of the tunnel, though you're still in this place. What do you want to do?
Fuck that place. Let's try to get out of here.
Okay, how do you want to do that?
I guess we can try to use the grappling hooks again.
All right. Do any of you have throw?
I have a throw.
Okay, you want to try and go for it?
And we all start with 25 of throw.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to probably aim my shotgun in the other direction while they're doing that.
Okay.
So.
Oh God, no!
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
dear.
I'm the only one who actually has a shotgun skill.
Yeah, you're shaking badly, but you're still a better shot than the rest of these idiots.
Okay. I'll try to throw. Sure, why not?
Okay, go for it. Time Knight, you can also assist with this.
Okay,
Try yourself.
let's see. Alrighty, that's...
I failed the throw, by the way.
Okay. The grappling hook just
And
bounces
I
off.
failed throw too.
Oh
Okay.
God, we're dead.
Phil.
We're so dead.
As you are trying this, Belial, you see the eyes that you had seen before, as they start to crawl out of the tunnel and head your way.
I will
One of them, the one in front, is covered in blood.
I will fire it.
All right, fire at will, Captain.
You will
I have
fire it.
passed again. Oh gosh, finally.
You will
All right.
fire it.
And how far away is it? Is it my?
This would be medium range. You're
All right,
relatively
so
close
2d6
quarters.
again.
Okay.
I got a 12.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, that'll actually take care of the first one. It drops finally, and it's the one covered in blood, and you get the the kind of odd but fairly certain feeling that you've avenged your friend.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a quick.
Sanity check.
Call it. No. Roll me a
Uh-oh.
D10 and try and score. Roll me a D10. Roll under your hit points.
It's probably a good thing I'm not actually using my computer right now because
I have failed just
internet
by 2 points.
died.
Okay. After that shot, the endless pains in your arms and like head and shoulder become too much, and you drop the gun as your right arm just flops uselessly into your side.
Oh God.
Well, we have
You're,
the
you're
second
feeling
guy.
incredibly woozy, and you're
Okay.
not entirely sure you're going to be able to continue standing for much longer.
Oh God.
Well, it's time for the second person to die.
Go try another throw.
Okay.
Ooh, who's rolling another throw? Both of us?
But okay, I got it. I got it.
Okay, that's one.
I failed it.
Okay, you've got one rope. Who's going to
Oh
climb?
dear.
We have one rope. Fuck
you have-
this.
Everybody's gonna. Everyone's gonna.
I think the
die.
rider should.
The rider seems like a good idea.
Everyone.
Well,
Okay,
you've
so
got Dr. Stevenson strapped to your
Everyone's
back.
gonna
who's got?
Oh, we should throw Stevenson as bait.
Oh my God.
die.
No.
I did
No.
that. I did that to myself for you guys, and now you're doing it to someone
Wouldn't
else.
that drop our sanity even more though?
Yes, that would be the type of thing that would
Then let's
drive
not
you
do
mad.
that.
I think he would go up last though, because his leg is kind of useless.
Well, the idea would be that if G Money climbed up, he'd be climbing up with Stevenson.
Oh.
Oh.
G Money, you go.
G-Money,
I'll
go.
stay down here.
Okay.
I'll stay
You
down
help
here.
me.
Can I go pick up?
You
Can I go
help
pick
me.
up?
Sorry.
Pick up Belial's shotgun.
You may. Actually, G-Money, quickly roll me an idea roll before you start climbing.
An idea roll.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I passed it.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Considering the fact you just tossed a grappling hook up onto a relatively unstable surface and are planning on climbing it, the chance of you getting up there safely without it, coming loose is rather low. The chance of you getting up there safely with someone strapped to your back, so creating even more weight, much lower.
Good. Did Belial die?
No, I'm not
No,
dead.
Belial's
I'm
still alive.
just. My arm's pretty much useless though. So I can, if I were to fire the gun, I would probably not
Just
be able to
topple
hit.
over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. I was just making sure he's not dead yet.
Nope, he's still alive.
Reason. Not that that really matters in this campaign, but you know.
I mean, if we can make
Yeah.
one of us survive by the end, then I'd say it's an achievement.
Yeah.
It would be. Because usually Welcome to Die campaigns are meant to kill everybody involved.
Hmm
Pretty much.
And especially
Alright,
if it's a
who's gonna
writer, they
climb?
can write books.
Ready to die.
Anyways.
Who's
as
gonna
we were
climb in with what and with who?
So I figure out that it's not a great idea to carry Stevenson on my
Wait,
back.
hold on. Why is the file for the character sheet marked as a GIF?
I have no idea.
Because, I don't know, maybe it was a GIF.
Yeah, maybe originally. I don't know. Anyway, point is, you want what are you going to do?
Something dark side.
Do it. Hello?
Do something.
God damn it, G dropped.
Just do it.
Okay,
Just-
G's
Mostly-
panicking. Someone else who come on, you have to make a decision now. Who's gonna climb? Who's gonna climb?
I wanted to stay down here, but if he's not going to do it, I'll toss.
Oh,
I'll
G-Money's
toss-
back.
Go.
I'll toss.
Yay, I'm back.
Okay, G Money.
Yay, me.
Alright, Jimmy, are you going to climb with the rope or not?
Sure, I'll try climbing with the rope.
Okay, are you bringing Stevenson with you or not?
No.
Okay, you drop Stevenson. Start climbing, roll.
He's gonna fail.
And I barely passed.
Okay, you're
Yes.
starting to climb.
Yes.
Meanwhile, the creatures are closing in fast. What are you
Hold
guys?
on.
What are those of you on the ground going to do?
Okay, I'm going to try to take a shot at one of them.
Ooh, can I help lead his shot so it makes it more accurate?
Okay, sure. Go for it. Roll.
Okay, what do I?
Run and beat a 30.
Should I also roll for it to help?
No, you're going to help stabilize him so that he doesn't piss himself while he's
Alright.
shooting.
Okay, then hold on. I try to beat a 30.
Yes,
Under a 30, right?
under 30. Yes.
Okay, here we.
That's when you hear the voice.
Did you do it?
Oh yeah, I barely made it, but I
Excellent.
got a 30. I got under
Excellent.
30.
So here's the great news: you line the barrel up, you get a good steady aim, and you pull the trigger without holding in such a way where it's going to buck back and smash your arm. Here's the bad news:
What?
you ever see Dirty Harry?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
we don't have
Oh,
any of
that's
them.
it.
Oh, what part of Dirty
It's
Harry?
Funny thing about a
Lord.
double-barreled shotgun.
Oh, that scene.
Did you lose track of how many shots you fired? Perhaps.
What
Didn't
the
I fire
fuck,
like
really?
3 though?
Click, click.
But see, the
Oh.
movie, the joke about is that he always has shots in that movie. I guess you're being the douchebag, though.
No. In the first,
Should we-
the first time he does it, he doesn't have shots. That's
Yeah, the first time he does it to freak the guy out.
yeah.
It'd be funny as if we rolled a luck and then we passed, and then it had one last shot in it.
Yeah. So click.
That would be
Look at
great,
me,
Khalil.
it's like the
Shoot.
Doom double barrel shotgun.
uh,
Quick, reload.
here. Who likes high and who likes low? Belial, high or low?
What? Low, probably.
You're lucky. Time Knight,
I guess I'm high.
you're not lucky.
I mean,
Oh,
really. We kind of
As you like click, you crack open the barrel, you pop the shells out, grab 2 more, and are about to slide them in when you look up to see one of the creatures just bound over Belial
Oh.
and slam
my.
into you.
Oh.
You are driven to the ground as the thing starts just tearing at your chest. You take 11 points of damage.
Jesus.
Hey,
Does
he's
does
dead.
he does
No,
he get
I've still
the,
got a good bet of
does he get the bullets in? Or the
No, the
shells
bullets
of-
scatter across the floor.
2,
Fuck.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I got 13 HP left.
Wait, you have what?
Wait, you have
Wait,
so
hold
much
on, what?
HP.
What?
Wait, how are you still alive?
You have so
Wait,
much
I
HP.
thought of, don't you start off with 27 HP?
No!
Oh.
No, you start out with an average of size and size and strength. So
You are super dead.
Okay
no,
then.
no, I don't know if he's dead.
Or size
I
and
think he's
constitution.
barely alive.
Size 14 and plus 8. That is
no. 14 and 8
that is
plus 8
Oh, he
divided
might-
by 2. You have
Oh.
11 hit points.
11. Well,
Oh,
I'm
Did he just barely-
I'm dead because I've
So
because I
that
had
okay.
already taken
yeah.
3 damage before.
Yeah, so
Oh my
it
God.
drives
It
its
ate
fingers
me.
into your rib cage
How am I
and then
alive?
tears it open.
He's just
Why the
barely
fuck am I-
dead.
Yeah.
How am
Well,
I
he's still alive for a few seconds as the thing tears his rib cage open, but he's well aware of the fact that he's dying the moment his heart gets exposed to air.
Oh
Well,
no.
Yeah, well, okay then. Yeah, now that I'm dead, I think I need to get to leave now. So
Fair enough.
I've got to leave
Belial.
now.
The other one is going to take a swipe at you.
See you, Time Knight.
Oh no.
This is the one that's been unlucky, so, hopefully you'll, Oh, yeah, he continues to be unlucky. He takes a swing at you, but it goes over your head.
Yes.
G-Money, make another climb test. You're about
Uh-oh.
halfway up the rope.
Pass.
I failed it.
Oh, good.
Oh no.
G-Money! You're climbing up the rope when
And then I
suddenly
just die.
you feel your hand slip.
Fuck.
You hear, Time Knight scream, and it distracts you before you can regain a grip, and you soon tumble off of it.
I hope it doesn't fall onto me.
No, you fall back to
Actually,
the ground and slam back, onto your back. You take 4 points of damage.
God damn it. What is
And
me?
now he's dead.
No, he's not dead. He just took 4 points
4
of
points
damage.
of damage. Like that's the least amount.
Yeah, that's it. It hurts, but it's not like lethal.
Yeah. One hit and I'll be dead though.
It's the average of size and what was it again?
Size and constitution.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I'm just fine.
Yeah. The
Well,
thing
it's-
goes. All right, so Bleal, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I mean,
You've
I
got
think
one
that-
good arm left.
I think the only way I can do it is if I quickly get in like one shot into the shotgun and
Alright.
do a point blank shot with one of my arms into it.
All right, so you're gonna just dive on the shotgun, try and slam a shell into it, and then fire.
Mm-hmm.
Go roll.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
This is
Alright.
going to be at a minus 50, but that's still
Oh god, for
Yeah.
what?
A
Is it
50
for the gun or?
for your
50.
shotgun skill. Yeah,
I
you were so
failed.
highly trained in this that even though it's like crazy, you're just like, no, don't care. I still got a 50-50
I
chance at this.
I failed.
Never mind. You're like leap.
Oops.
What did you get?
I got an 80.
Oh, geez. So yeah, you leap down on the thing, grab the shotgun, and even manage to like roll over so that you can try and get a grab at the shell. But you forget that one of your arms is, at this point completely useless, and it kind of flops before you can reach out to grab it.
Mm-hmm.
The creature above you takes a step. Oh, that's a crit.
He steps on me.
Oh no.
Yeah, he plants a foot into your back,
Oh,
reaches down,
oh.
grabs the back
I'm
of your
dead.
head, and just wrenches backwards. You take 14 points of damage.
I'm dead.
Yeah,
That killed me
tears.
twice.
I
That
pick up the
literally killed me
shotgun.
twice.
Head back, your neck snaps, and then rips free from your body.
Wait, am I
Wow.
witnessing this? Wow.
Yeah, you see that, by the way. Roll sanity.
Oh god.
me.
No.
I'm so dead.
Well, the fun part is I passed the sanity roll.
Oh my god.
You still
So-
lose
How did you
one
do
sanity
that?
point.
Because I rolled
'cause-
a 10.
Yeah, this is horrifying enough that you still lose a sanity point, but luckily for you, you took the minimum amount of sanity loss.
Thank God. I was kind of hoping for a big one, though. It would have been funny.
Yeah, you are still, badly shaken, though. It's your turn, though, so the thing that had killed Nira, the thing that killed Time Knight is now turning to you.
I tried
It's
to pick
holding Time Knight's, it's holding
My
Stanley's
head.
heart in its hand.
Oh, oof.
Oh my god.
So there's two of them?
Yes. One that is now, tossing Belial's head aside, and the other which is currently holding
Paul
Time
Blart
Knight's
is dead.
dripping heart.
So the only hope I have is to actually climb out of this.
Yes, basically.
Mhm.
I'm going to
There's-
try to climb out of this. Because I'm
Okay.
fucked as it was.
Roll. You're at a minus 30 because you were freaking the fuck out right now.
Wow, I passed it. I have a 9.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Excellent.
Wait,
So yeah,
you
you,
might
you
get
start
out.
clambering up that thing. Well, you're climbing up
Holy
like a goddamn spider monkey.
Fuck
You
that
might
shit.
be able
Yeah. As you're climbing, you hear Stevenson, scream in sudden agony,
Bye!
and then is silent.
Well,
You're just about at the top when you feel the rope tighten.
Oh.
fuck.
Are they pulling at it at the bottom?
Yeah, you suddenly think about how the teeth of the grappling hook had been bent and the, blood stains on the ground. How those
Oh.
big men, with their feet firmly planted on solid earth, were not able to prevent these, ropes from being pulled down. And in fact, were so violently pulled that they tumbled into the pit to their
Oh.
deaths.
Oh no.
You have lots of time to think about that right before you hear a loud scrape.
Oh no.
Does he almost make it up?
Yeah, you're within sight of the last rays of sunlight as the grappling hook pulls away and you tumble back down into the darkness.
Well, he's dead.
Not
Yeah.
technically.
Thank you, a third of voice.
You take 8 points of damage and those things are all around you. You're dead.
Yeah, I'm dead. Now I'm dead.
Well, that was called Cthulhu!
Da-da,
Hope you had
da-
fun.
That was good.
I almost got away.
Yeah, you very nearly got away. If any of them had managed to hold out a little bit longer, for one more round, you would have escaped.
hmm
If I hadn't
Unfortunately,
fallen off.
Yeah, if I was able
Escape,
to
actually.
successfully shoot them, that would have probably saved
yeah,
you.
Valil got a 50-50 at almost saving one member of the party, so that was good, not bad.
So
And again-
in the end, I was the best hero.
In the end, Valil was the true hero.
And
Yeah.
you know,
Not in
and
there.
during
Valil
this
was
time,
the true
I
hero.
would mention
I
that-
killed one of them, and then I almost saved the last party member. I'm the best.
Yeah, no, actually, congratulations, Valil, you actually did it. But, alright, thank you guys all for being patient with us, and we will hopefully see you next week for the regularly scheduled role-playing games. Till then,
I know you
What?
definitely will see me then.